She once even said to her that he doesn't suit me, Gwen. I just don't love him. I want to give him a very slow death. Now, you can imagine when Gwen heard this, and eventually a year or what later, it was about 4 or 5 years later, Ben started with his slow and agonizing death. She also said to Gwen at a stage, my third husband will not be these licked off bones that I've had so far. So she was already in her mind planning to get married a third time, while Ben was still working very hard to look after them. In 1954, something happened that would actually change the course of Margaret and Ben's destiny, as I said earlier. And that was when a very young 22-year-old man knocked on their door. His name was Johannes Strydom, and known as Johan for short, and asked if they don't have a room to let for him. He wanted to rent a room. He was working on the railways, and he didn't have enough money to rent a house. Of course, Margaret was elated. She was, of course, we have a room. And they started letting a room to Johannes Strydom. Johannes was 22 years old, and in Margaret's eyes, he was handsome, beautiful, and just what she was waiting for. It wasn't long after Johannes or Johan moved into the Reeder house that Mrs. Margaret Reeder started visiting him in his room at all hours of the night, and she basically started having a sexual relationship with this 22-year-old. She was in her 30s at this stage, 32, and this went on for a very long time. She actually became so infatuated with Johan that she started thinking that this would be her third husband. She would tell Johan that she doesn't love Ben. She wants to get rid of Ben. She wants to kill Ben. She said to him that she wants to kill Ben. Johan, being the 22-year-old, said to her, but why do you have to kill him? Just divorce him. And Margaret's reason for not wanting to divorce Ben was that she didn't want to lose the financial security that she had. And, wait for this, she said, I couldn't bear seeing Ben with another woman.